He's saying I'm a pedophile because when I was 20 years old, I dated a girl that was 17 years old, and we dated for 3 years.
Guys, a lot of my Instagram, I hate to do this on TikTok here, but I just need to get through to this Mosesldn guy because, bro, I saw what you were doing on Instagram Live yesterday. You are finished, bro. You better message me on iMessage now, or else I'm gonna start airing some dirty shit on this app, bro. Niggas wanna know, and niggas will get to know. That's the thing, and I'm telling you as a direct boy-to-boy message, I do not give a fuck about socials, and I'm telling you straight.
I'm gonna play that again in case people didn't hear.
Or else, I'm saying it to you, or else your life is over.
Okay.
The thing is done.
Okay.
You don't want to run the bag. You think you're so big time that you know.
So you're blackmailing me for 5K?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Thank you very much, Agbo. Okay, so you guys have heard that, yeah? Let me just clarify one thing, yeah? I don't owe this guy. Let's just actually imagine I owe this guy money, yeah? I don't owe this guy anything more than £50. £50, yeah? He was on the phone to J Squared like a couple hours ago this morning, and he said to J Squared on the phone, bro, I need you to agree with me with this blackmailing thing so we can get more money out of Moses and you can get a percentage, yeah? So I just want you guys to, first of all, just know, yeah, that this boy is trying to make me seem like a bad person, blackmailing me for £50. I mean, for 5K. He's trying to get 5K out of me. Let's first talk about everything that's happened. So this all began from dating diaries, yeah? Dating diaries is where all of this wahala came from. Me and Agbo, and the sad story is we were actually very, very good friends. We were close friends. Like me, him, NK, Dice, we were all close friends, yeah? Then obviously the whole dating diaries thing happened, and we filmed, what, 4 seasons? The first 3 seasons that we filmed, I saw that the whole dating diaries was making a lot of sense. It was doing so well. There was good numbers and so on and so forth. And then the whole situation thing happened with him no longer being friends with NK. Obviously, that's a situation I don't really want to talk about. But on my life, if NK comes on live and tells you guys why he stopped being friends with Aymilli, you're going to realize that his problem is not with me. His problem is with NK. So he started being friends with NK, and the whole dynamic with the friendship all kind of died down. Like, we all stopped kind of being as close as we were together because Das was back in London, I was in Leicester. NK wasn't really cool with anyone like that. He was kind of quiet, and Aymilli was still in the Midlands. So me and him was still kind of like, me and Aymilli was still like this. Guys, I need to emphasize on the facts that every single person, and I'm going to name names, every single person have practically cut this guy off for their own reason. NK cut him off because of a similar situation to me, had nothing to do with money. In fact, it links to do with money. Das cut him off at one point just because he thought his attitude was horrible. Maggie, that doesn't even cut people off. The most kindest, most sweethearted people in the world, Maggie, also cut him off. Practically every single person cut him off. The only person that kept Agbo in their life was me. I was the only one that kept Agbo in my life. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Every single person cut him off. Now, when this whole situation happened, I was in Leicester. Me, him, and Judo became really, really close. It got to the point where I said, you know what, guys, yeah? Let's try bring back this whole dating diaries thing. Let's try bring it back. It was doing good numbers before. Let me, you, and Judo do it. And I'll put my hands up, yeah, and I'll tell you guys straight. These were my words. I said to him, if these dating diaries that we're about to start filming do similar numbers to the ones that we were filming before with me, you, and NK, I will give you guys some percentage from the dating diaries. Those are my words. There was no signed agreements. This is just a friend being nice to my other friends, trying to offer them money if it does as well. Those are my words. I'm not going to lie. I said that with my mouth, and I put my hands up and say that. We filmed 2 episodes. Now, let's break down some cost here. I have to pay for drinks. Alcohol. Every time we film dating diaries, we drink alcohol. I have to pay for drinks. I have to pay petrol to pick up Agbo because he doesn't drive from Loughborough, and then I have to pay to go pick up all of the girls and so on and so forth. Then when the video is done and dusted, I have to pay for an editor to edit the video because I stopped editing my videos at that point. The money that I'm getting back from a dating diaries episode is less than £100. Profit. And I'm going to show you, I will literally show you guys now. So I have every single receipt. I will show you guys the profit that is made from dating diaries. I'll show you guys every single penny. Let me go on my thing now. Just you guys just stay there. guys will see every single penny that was made. So this is the revenue, yeah? The revenue there is $584. $584 and when you convert that to pounds, it's about like $4.90, and then they take away tax. So when I calculate all the costs from the drinks and the petrol and so on and so forth, there's about £100 left. Yeah, so we're gonna get to the point where you start asking me for money. There's about £100 left. Okay, no problem. Maybe, perhaps I should still give him money from that. Okay, I understand that one. Cool. You're not saying you couldn't read this. I'll show you guys again. Look. Cool. Maybe cool. I should have still given him money. That's fine. That's not a problem. Now, there was times where Agbo would come to my house. Guys, let me just make this clear, yeah? There's been multiple times that Agbo has come to my house and he's left my house with bags of clothes. There's a Stone Island tracksuit that he wears on his live on his Instagram. There's a Stone Island tracksuit that he wears on his live on his Instagram and so on and so forth. That tracksuit is worth over £650. I gave that to him. There's clothes from Boohoo. He's left my house with bags of clothes. Bags of fucking clothes worth a lot of money. He's left my house and I've given him this. Like, yo, you're my bro. Like, here you go. Take. We're brothers. We're guys. I'm the only one that's still holding you down. Take. Whatever you need, I got you. Take. We were so close. There was literally no issue. Yes, I promised to give you some percentage if it did similar numbers. Can we just understand that it didn't even do near enough the same numbers? So at that point, the agreement was even void because I couldn't even give you any money. It didn't even do similar numbers. No problem. Now, it's got to the point we were fine for a while. We filmed some other videos. And guys, let's remember, I've been on Donny's channel. I've been on Agbo's channel for free. I've been on his channel for free. Multiple times I've been on this boy's channel for free. Free of charge. You think, why would I be charging my boys? Why would I be charging my boys to money to be on your channel? Bear in mind, Dating Diaries is even what created Aymilli. Can anybody on this live please tell me if you knew who Aymilli was before Dating Diaries? Some of you will probably know him from Backchat. Backchat only recognized him because of Dating Diaries and because of his social media growing. Dating Diaries gave this guy a lot more than what he was asking for. Dating Diaries gave him a platform, it gave him a name, it gave him brand deals. And you're asking me for £100. Even less than that, that's what you're asking me for. So one random day, like I said, we was fine, everything was great, we was amazing, everything was so calm. One random day, he calls me. I just finished one exam like this. He calls me. This is when everything was fine. And I'm like, yo, hello? He's like, yo. I'm like, what? It's like, oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. You've been violating me. I'm like, how? Like, this is so random, out of the blue. You promised me money. You promised you was gonna give me peas from Dating Diaries and you didn't give me peas. On my life, I wish I recorded the phone call that day. I said to him word to word. I said to him, Agbo, I said to you guys, if the video did the same numbers that it did from the last couple of videos that were filmed in the past, I will give you guys a percentage. But let me be honest with you, my brother, those videos didn't even make me money like that. I have made a lot more money on YouTube compared to what those last two videos made me. They made me like £30. They made me change. Like, if that's what you want, tell me. And I was saying to him, bro, if it's money that you need, please tell me. I'm a very nice guy, bro. I will give you money. If it is money that you need, please tell me. I will give you out. Like, if you want £500, Agbo, I will give you £500. Don't call me on the phone shouting at me. I wish, I literally wish you guys can understand how this guy talks on the phone. It was very demanding. It was outrageously rude. Huh?
Play the VN again.
The VN, obviously I'll play the VN, but the VN doesn't compare to how this guy was talking to on the phone. He wasn't, it's nowhere near the level of disrespect. It was nowhere near.
Hold on. You're a joke, man. You're gonna run 5 bags. Just don't reply.
I'm going to run 5 bags. So you're blackmailing me for 5. This is not even the phone call. The phone call that we had that day was completely separate. That one was completely separate. So I told him, Agbo, why are you shouting at me on the phone? He's swearing at me on the phone, telling me to shut the fuck up. Are you stupid? You owe me money. Are you mad? How can you tell me that? This and that. And I was like, bruv, there's literally like £20. If that's what you want, tell me. He's like, no, you owe me a lot more than that, this and that. And I said to him, Agbo, the way you're talking to me right now is so disrespectful. You lot are saying, Adim, you want to hear his side. He's been saying his side. He's been trying to blackmail me, and I'm going to get to all of that in a second. No problem. Eventually, I said to him, do you know what, yeah? I feel so disrespected, and I blocked him. I said to him, I'm going to cut you off. Now, I've cut him off. Guys, let me just emphasize something here. I have never, ever cut anybody off in my life. I have never, ever cut off a friend in my life. The same friends that you guys see me with is the same friends I've been friends with for years. I never, ever cut anybody off. Never in my life. But that day, I had to cut him off. I was like, this is the most disrespect I've ever heard in my life. How can you call me demanding money from Dating Diaries after everything that I've done for you? After every single thing that I have physically done for you? And the money that we're talking about is less than £100. Less than £100. After that day, I blocked him. We didn't talk. We didn't talk for about 6 months. This happened 6 months ago. 6 months ago. This is when this happened. Cool. I was in Germany the other day with Dice. Well, I was in Berlin. I was just minding my business on a calm thing. I'm not speaking to this guy in 6 months. I've seen him about. I saw him at an event. Was it Adidas? I think Converse events. I've seen him at parties. I've seen him at a few places. He's not said a word to me. He's not said one word to me. I've seen this guy so many times. I have seen this guy so many times. He's not saying, oh, bro, come on, man, you owe me money. I would just take your money, leave me alone. I've seen him so many times. Nothing. Now, 6 months later, yeah, 6 months later, this is when the situation then got to the point where Agbo realized that he no longer had anyone that's really his friend like that. He then realized that on top of that, like I said, everyone's cut him off. He's had to repeat uni twice. And I'm not even trying to draw my man out or boy him or anything. He had to repeat uni twice. Me and that's a graduate. We moved on with our life. He had to repeat uni twice. And really and truly, I'm not going to lie to you guys. This guy's a heavy smoker. I'm not trying to blame it on that. This guy's a heavy smoker. So when he called me that day, I just thought, oh, maybe this guy is high. Maybe he's deep something. And now he wants to come and talk things out. So I picked up. I was like, yo, bro, like, what's up? He's like, oh, I want you to tell me why you cut me off. That was there that day in Berlin. I thought we was about to talk things out like normal human beings. I said to him, Agbo, I can't lie, I cut you off because I felt really disrespected. I didn't even get to speak for 5 seconds. These boys are just swearing at me, shut the fuck up. I called you so you can only talk when I'm talking. Don't fucking talk. I was like, bruv, I'm not going to go through this. I'm not a kid. This is not how life works, bro. This is just not how life works. You're not going to come and be shouting at me on the phone. So literally, I blocked his number because before it was only his snap that I blocked. So I blocked his number. I got back from Germany. We didn't really hear nothing. And then he messaged me on iMessage saying, yo, bro.
It was the same night. No, because obviously after the phone call, it was the same night that he said, if you hang up this phone call right now, then I know 100% the friendship's ended.
Yeah.
So then the same night he made a snap saying, you have to pick a side, whether it's gonna be you or him.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that because people are still saying just pay him. You guys don't understand what this thing is. I don't owe this boy a single penny. I don't owe him any money. The agreement was if it does similar numbers to what it did before, and it didn't. So that means I don't owe this boy any money. I'm not a bum. I'm not a broke kid. I'm not broke. If I owe someone £500, I will give them £500. I'm not broke. So of course I'm not going to give someone money that I don't owe. That's not the point. That same day, he's now messaging me saying, on the phone, it was like, if you hang up this phone, that's it. You're saying the friendship is over, etc., etc. I just said, I'm hanging up. I'm done. I can't be sorting this out. No problem. So now, I think it was like the next day now, a whole shebang started happening on Snapchat. I was just minding my business and someone sent me his snap because by the way, I already blocked him in Snap, but I can still see his snap. On his Snapchat, he must have leaked something by accident and he was like, oh, this was supposed to get my private story. He was talking about how, Moses owes me money, he's a bum, he's this and that he's going to talk about it, but I have to respond to him. So I messaged him. I said to him, bro, like, what's the situation you're talking about? What do you mean I owe you money? This is where it starts shouting again on the phone. And this is literally where the whole blackmailing and trying to make me seem like a bad person on Instagram. It all started on Instagram. This is when it all began. Well, what a lot of you guys don't know, is that all of this started on Instagram. It's all been started. This has been going on for about a week now. People have been telling me ignore it, just leave him out. He's just begging for clout. I've been ignoring it on Instagram. I've been ignoring Instagram for time. This has been going on for so long. So on Instagram, out of nowhere, before that, in fact, he